بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Pleasure and honor to welcome you, Maulana.
Thank you.
It's been about 3 years that we sat across each other, or I had the honor of sitting and talking to you. You had a very successful conference, and I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
For the success of the conference.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us why the conference was held? What was the purpose of the conference?
I think that they mentioned it through their advertising papers for what it was it. I don't think that should be another hidden purpose for that conference.
The unity.
That is unity. On the day of Prophet's holy month or birthday of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also that now this year just I heard the day of orphans. I never heard before. Perhaps they did it before?
No,
Day of orphans?
I'm not aware.
I don't think. I am not remembering. And it was same days that our conference just
Coincided.
Yes. Therefore, through this conference, we reached 3 aims. First, the respect of the seal of prophets, most praised servant of Allah Almighty, most beloved servant of Allah Almighty, most respected servant of Allah Almighty, Sayyidina Muhammad. And also, we reached the day of orphans, that it is a pity for whole nations to have orphans, and I am looking that day by day, not year after year, but day by day, orphans increasing, and through that opportunity, we reached to speak on a unity among Muslims, that Allah Almighty sending His last prophet to bring people to a unity.
Do you think that the conference has achieved those objectives, or what do you think was missing, or what needs to be done more?
Must be, because it is a beginning, and it wasn't an official conference, and mostly I never like official conferences because they have always some aims from those people whom they are preparing such a conferences. They are showing something but intending something else. Therefore, officiality always taking away sincerity, ikhlas. Therefore, you can't find through official meetings ikhlas, that's sincerity. But we found, alhamdulillah, through this conference, that it was only built on respect and love and sincerity, we found enough enjoyment and contentment and more success to step on for a unity building through Muslims.
Has unity ever been achieved among the Muslims?
Such a conference, I am not remembering, only I was remembering 1975, once there was a international Islamic conference, not unity, but international Islamic conference that it was in London, supported by Saudian government. But now, since that time, I am not remembering any other conference, international Islamic conference, except this one that our sincere and humble brothers, they gave their best to make it in existence, to come in existence, and they did their best. May Allah reward them.
Let us then talk about how real unity can be achieved. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Even prophets can't be able to make such a unity. Always, as long as shaitan everywhere, and through centuries, through mankind, it is difficult. But we are trying to take away sultanate of shaitan and to bring the kingdom of heavens on earth. That time, satanic sultanate going to be harmless as much as possible, can be controlled. But now, satanic sultanate on acting through Israel and West, from north to south, can't be controlled.
Why do you think that you will succeed while others have failed?
Because, what I am saying on me, on my friends, I am praising them that they did it through their sincerities. Ikhlas making them to be successful, nothing else, not money. This ummah must know that only ikhlas may save them, not money, not government support. They must ask Allah Almighty's support, not government support, state support. No. They should be faith always. Whom they are supporting on governments and money, they should be faith. Whom they are only trusting on their Lord Almighty's help, they should be victorious.
Besides ikhlas and love, what else do you emphasize in your teaching to those who follow you?
Respect must be. Without respecting each ourselves, it is impossible to do something that Allah Almighty ordering to His servants to keep respect among themselves. And respecting, bringing good understanding, bringing love, bringing everything.
Now, as others see you, perhaps, they might say that your followers practically worship you.
They are so foolish. They are not knowing what is worshipping, what is respect.
So you do not encourage your followers.
That is shaitanic teaching.
Yes.
That they learning. They're learning. We are Muslims. We know, we are saying, La ma'buda illallah. That means no one worshipped except Allah Almighty. But they are so square-head people, and their heads like football, empty. Therefore, if anyone respecting a person, that we have been ordered, من لم يوقر كبيرنا ولم يرحم صغيرنا فليس منا توقير الناس and أنزل الناس منازلهم, to put everyone on their own station. That is an order from Sharia. But those people, they are asking to make everyone like communism. All of you say no. Allah Almighty is saying, وَلَا تَنْسَوُا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. Allah Almighty saying that you must keep your ranks among yourselves. And إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. If you are finding someone that should be respected because his taqwa, you may respect him. You must not do as an ordinary person. No. But they are not following mazhab. They are Khamis mazhab. Fifth, we are following four mazhabs. And through our mazhab we are doing. If kissing hands, it is okay through four mazhabs. But through their mazhab, no. They are kissing their woman's womb, not kissing hands. I must say this.
Yes, I understand.
But it is not haram for them. But kissing hand or person, that Prophet, Sahabas kissing Prophet's hand, and so many hadiths signing that through their printed books, it is signed that Prophet living to be kissed, his hands and even his feet. What is going to happen if I am kissing the hand of my mother? Haram? If I am kissing my mother's feet, haram? With which proof? They are saying this. Only they are trying to break a real relationship between mu'mins and their teachers. And ulama warathatul anbiya. We must give our high respect to them. I don't like a 15 years old a young person coming and making his hand like this. It's American style. No, we have earth. We have traditional adab coming from Prophet time of Prophet. And we know up to date that kissing hands, it is a respect, not worshipping. If I am kissing my mother's feet, I am worshipping to him because I am coming making like this. But those people given knowledge, not given wisdom. And Allah saying, وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. Allah Almighty is never giving to everyone knowledge. So many people in America, universities, in Western universities, they are knowing Islamic knowledge, but they are not moving because they haven't given wisdom Therefore, they are only reading books, no more. Wisdom is the soul of knowledge. Without wisdom, knowledge is dead.
Well, certainly a lot of people will agree with that. But in terms of the respect that is shown, are we carrying it very far to be perceived as you being either interceding on behalf of those who follow you, or the question of shafa? How do you explain that? Because
make it more clear.
I will try. People believe when they see women coming in and kissing your hand, or men coming in and kissing, they think that first part you answered already, that you are being worshipped, number one, and number two.
No worshipping.
Yes,
they are foolish ones.
You made that.
Jahil people.
Yes.
Shaitan people. Who saying that?
Yes. The second part is that it also gives them the intercession that in the Yawm al-Akhirah you will be interceding on their behalf, and
it is prohibited to make dua. If I am asking dua something for my brother and Zahul Ghaib, so many hadiths always advising that we may do dua. Dua, if it is going to be intercession, doesn't matter. I am asking from my Lord that, oh my Lord, give my brother a good life. What is wrong? If anyone kissing my hand and I am saying, Allah blessing you, it is haram? Haram? That is intercession? Intercession now? No need intercession. But it is okay for a person to reach Allahu fi awn al-abid ma dama al-abdu fi awn akhihi. That means we must try to help each other. Anyway, by hand, by money, by saying, by praying. What is wrong? Perhaps I may help someone who can't help himself or herself. I may go to Sultan. That is an intercession, but it is in Sharia. He may ask, he may say, who may reach طلب أخيه إلى السلطان ثبت الله قدميه على الصراط. Therefore, Mahami, advocate, it is a honorable job, because they are helping people whom they can't be able to save their rights. Therefore it is in Sharia, Allah Almighty ordering to help each other. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. It is a command that we must help to each other for good things. How they are blaming me if I am making dua for them, and they are accusing me that I am making intercession. Intercession should be in divine presence. If Allah Almighty giving me an intercession, even I may say for those people, oh my Lord, those people, they are no mind people, send them with animals.
But nevertheless, is this very clear to those who follow you, that you are not going to intercede on their behalf, or will you pray?
They are not idiot ones like those people. They are clever ones. They may teach them, and they are professors, they may teach. They are doctors, they may take lessons from my followers. my followers is not cheated ones, all Europeans and Americans. Let them bring those people, one from German, from English, from American to Islam. I'm not gathering people from market people, from common people. Everyone, they are engineers, professors, educated people. I can't cheat them.
We'll take a break for a minute, Maulana. We'll come back. Thank you.
5, 4, 3.
We're back again. We were talking about how you are perceived by others, and sometimes during meetings with the adab that you were talking about, you are introduced as the perfect model. People believe that there was only one perfect model, that was the Prophet.
But from him so many models coming.
So you think that that is a right introduction for a human being?
Human being, prophets, they are first models, ma'soom, that innocence. Others, all of them, they are not going to be innocent, but through their mujahada, through their fighting with their nafs, they can be able to control their nafs. Who is going to be able to control their egos may be a model for others to make them how to control their egos. Because every evil just coming from uncontrolled people. I am not saying that I am a perfect model of Prophet ﷺ, but I am trying to step on his steps. Not stepping after shaitan, no, or after ego, no.
So, in that sense then, if with the objections that these people have, and with the perception that is being talked about by different people, if you were to tell your followers not to address you as a perfect model, not to kiss your hand and your feet, and especially when they say that in a meeting when women come and touch you, that is really that Prophet would not allow that. So I want your comments on that.
No, they are always untrue people. They are always changing things from its real life. They are liars. They are making iftira. They are making backbitings. And they are hasud, jealous, envious people. Because I never saying that I am a perfect one until they should find a perfect one. I am training them only. I'm never saying I am 100% a perfect trainer. But now a good fortunate that I am here and I am trying to do my best with people. As a doctor, can't be a what you are saying a specialist, but he must treat his patient. What he should do? He should say, no, I am not a specialist, I can't touch it. That is true. I never said to anyone that I am 100% perfect person, and I'm training you, come and kiss my hand and feet. I'm not so foolish one, like those people. They are thinking that I am saying to them, come and kiss my hand. Or
that is a necessary part of your training.
No, never. My trainings, it is written through my books, through my association, but they never reading that books. They are so proud shaitans. Anywhere they may say that I am saying kiss my hand, kiss my feet. But when I may enter to a crowded people without doing anything, can't be able anyone to sit in his place, must stand up. And even I'm not saying that is something granted to me from the greatness of Allah. Haybat. They can't stop to sit down when I'm passing. They are standing up and rushing on me. I'm not saying. I was in Mecca, in Medina, and I was standing and praying towards Qibla. When I am finishing, someone from those people come and say, oh Shaykh, why bringing those people behind of you? And I was surprised. I am closed eye, making dua, not with sound only, but I may hear it. But I am looking and seeing that 100 people behind me. And I am saying that I never called anyone. I am some ordinary person. I am visitor here. I never calling those people. They are coming. Why not shouting to me? Says to those people to go away. And he is dead. That is prophets. They have magnetic power. Jazba, they are saying. Haqiqatul Jazbat. That makes hearts of people to run to that person. True. I had someone from that through our spiritual way. I am not empty one like those people. But they are Hussar. As in front of Prophet, so many Hussar from Jewish people. Doesn't matter. They come to anything.
Yes. But by the same token, you do not actively discourage them to do this.
I am saying don't do. They are saying we are doing. And what happening if my hand, they are kissing? Prophet kissed the stone. You know it? All Sahaba kissed the stone.
They kissed because the Prophet did.
Yes. And whole Hujjaj kissing a stone, kissing Kaaba, not haram to kiss Kaaba. Kaaba more honor than man? No.
But Kaaba has a special place in the heart.
Yeah, a special place also. We have been granted the speciality to be Khalifatullah. That Baytullah, we are Khalifatullah. How you can say this? We are less honored from Kaaba? No, never.
No, I think you're quite right when you point out that man is the Khalifatullah and man deserves the honor.
We have been honored. That angels were asking that honor, they haven't given. We have been granted. How you can say? A person was sitting like this, putting his back on Kaaba, and someone saying, why you are doing this? And you are saying, why? I am more than this Kaaba, you are in the presence. Kaaba can't do sajda, I am making sajda. Kaaba is Baytullah and built by Sayyidina Ibrahim, my creation from Allah. Yes.
Now, coming to your teachings, themselves.
Yeah.
The teaching.
I am teaching on two pillars. I am teaching them that you must try to be good servants for your Lord. Because we have been created for divinely service. Is it okay? Therefore, all people try to be good servants for divinely service. Secondly, Allah Almighty, He likes that everyone may do his best for others. That is true, nothing else. My teaching as a summary coming on these 2 points: to be good servants for Allah Almighty and to be good ones to each other. Anything if I am saying to them, they may ask.
Now, is there through this teaching, why is there so much emphasis on the external appearance that every follower of yours
Why
has?
you are asking such a question? What was wrong teaching the old prophet that munafiqs was criticizing prophet? What?
So it's not.
You understand what I mean to
Yes,
say?
yes, I know.
Those people,
Yes.
same from same plant, from same seeds. Munafiqs, they were harming always prophet to make him unhappy. They are doing everything to make prophet, to harm prophet. And prophet's teachings, most perfect teachings. I am nothing. How they are going to be happy with me when I am teaching my people to be good servants and good to each other? They never like to be good servants for Allah. Those people, I am taking them from kufr out and teaching them Fard and Sunnah, Kitab and Sunnah, making them to say Shahada, to make zikr, to pray Allah, to follow Islamic way. I am wrong making those Europeans, Western people Muslims. I am blamed to them, cursing on them.
No, the point I
Understand your
am
point.
taking the discussion
I understand your point. But they are not understanding that point.
That there is, due to all of this, the perception becomes that of a cult, and they
are all hasud people. Hasad making them to make such a corruption, fitna. Shaitan, they are servants of shaitan, not servants of God. They are abidu shaitan, followers of shaitan. But alhamdulillah, we are not followers of shaitan, no. As long as we are knowing that we are followers of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rasulullah, and his way, through 4 mazhabs, and according to our doctrines that just brought from Sahaba, Ash'ariyyin, and Maturidiyyin. Then 4 mazhabs, Imam Azam, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, Imam Hanbali. We are muqayyad, we have been controlled through 4 mazhabs, everything that we are doing. We have enough proofs. We are believing that we must follow a mazhab. We are not such a people to take what it is necessary to be taken from Holy Quran or from Holy Hadith. But we must follow imams. We must follow sheikhs. We must follow teachers.
But for an average person here, an average Muslim, and those who criticize you, believe that the Quran is accessible to everyone in terms of reading and understanding. Why should anyone follow a sheikh?
How they learned that? Without Sheikh they learned.
There is
They
translation.
learned through whom? Their mothers or teacher teaching them. How they learned? Teacher, how they became doctors. Writing Risai, giving these non-Muslim professors, they are giving to them the title of doctor, and they are speaking. I am also given authority from Prophet up to date, without cutting.
How do you explain that? What authority?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nabi, Siddiq, Salman, Qasim, Ja'far, Taifu, Abu Hassan, Abu Ali, Yusuf, Abu Abbas, Abdul Khaliq, Arif, Mahmud, Ali Muhammad, Baba Samasi, Shaykh Amir al-Kulali, Khaja Bahauddin Naqshbandi, Alauddin Yaqub, Waidullah Muhammad, Zahid Dervish Muhammad, Khaja Kinan Kanaki, Muhammad al-Baqi, Ahmad al-Faruq, Muhammad Masum, Sayfuddin, Nur Muhammad, Habibullah, Abdullah, Sheikh Khalid, Sheikh Ismail, Khas Muhammad, Sheikh Muhammad Efendi Yarawi, Sayyid Jamaluddin al-Mukri al-Husayni, Abu Ahmad al-Sughir, Abu Muhammad al-Madani, Sayyid Sharafuddin Dagestani, Sayyid al-Awliya, Sultan al-Awliya, Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani. That is a chain from
the silsila.
Yeah,
But
I have been authorized. Tell them bring their authority when they are speaking. They are trusting non-Muslims see that they are doctors. I never accepting them. In Islam there is ulama, no doctors.
But then, does that make the religion only for the ulama?
Yes. Al-ulama warasatul anbiya. How we are saying? For juhala? For those juhala? Deen for them? No, we are not accepting. Now, from this day and going on, we are going to fight to them.
But
Not leaving them to make their false to be as a doctrine for Muslims. No, we have doctrines.
yes, but when the Quran is saying Hudan lin-nas, what does the word nas mean? Is it restricting its message to just the...
You understanding what is Nas? Who is
I'm
Nas?
asking.
The Europeans, Americans, they are Nas. But
Everybody.
Huda, from Prophet to his inheritors. They are inheritors or not? From whom they are taking their knowledge? From non-Muslims. We are not taking from non-Muslims. We are taking from Muslims. And our teachers, that we are saying Sheikh. Sheikh means teacher. Imam means teacher. We are learning from them. They taught us from Quran and from Hadith. And we learned. We have been authorized.
We'll take a break here.
Yes, he is going to be tired.
Allah.